My name is MsAikens. Do you all believe in the saying you have to give to receive?
Yes.
Today, I wanted to share a story about my grandmother, who was one of God's faithful followers. My grandmother was with me through each and every one of my children's births except one. Three children were born around Thanksgiving time, the 10th, the 11th, and the 13th of November, with the exceptions of my oldest, who was born February 16th. I have two boys and two girls. They were blessed me with a boy, girl, boy, girl. So like I was saying earlier on, my grandmother was there for each birth, and after to tell me to got back on my feet. I began to get used to her being there, so I started to look forward to her being there when this transition in my life took place. Through each one of my pregnancies, it always was scary. The first pregnancy I was 15, so that was all of the above scary. The second pregnancy I had placenta previa. That's when the placenta bag grow bigger than the water bag, and if that tear, me and the baby would not have survived. The third one, my ligaments tore, so I was on bed rest the whole pregnancy. I couldn't even walk. And the fourth, now I know you all thinking in your own head, a fourth going through all that, she had to be crazy. Yes, yes. But it was a fourth, and I was scared. But it was no complications with the pregnancy, but the doctor just watched close because of the previous pregnancies. Now, this birth was a little different. Why, oh, why? Because my grandma was not present. She was not there because she had got sick. I called her up before I was scheduled for my fourth C-section, and she told me that she was not coming because she was sick. She told me I was a big girl now, and I could proceed this experience without her. I was scared. But everything went fine. The baby was healthy, I was healthy, and everything just went well. Me and the baby went home fine 2 days after my baby was home. She became ill. So ill that she needed to go to the hospital. They admitted her. The doctors didn't even know what was wrong with her. Her weight was dropping. Her temperature kept on going up. They started doing test after test. I contacted my grandmother. She sounded as though her sickness became worse. I told her what was going on with the baby. She told me that the baby is going to be all right, she said. She said she had a conversation with God, and he said to her, either you or the baby, and she chose the baby because she said she had lived her life on this earth and enjoyed it. I hung up from her. Now you can imagine my feelings and thoughts. Out loud, all I could say was, oh my God. A day later, my child became better. That day, the doctor sent her back home. My grandmother called and told me how she really wanted to see the baby. So I arranged for us to go to Chicago to see her. We arrived at the hospital. When entering my grandmother's hospital room, my grandmother was laying in her hospital bed as if she was waiting for us. When she saw the baby, she was so happy. She held the baby. My newborn baby talked to her, and baby talked like she was telling her something. My grandma laughed and laughed. We had such a good time. Me and my baby left the hospital that night and spent the night at my dad's in Chicago. That very night, my mom called and said the doctor said my grandma could not talk or see anymore. Then that very next day, she died. So, I sit back and think about the question, do you believe you have to give something to get something? My answer is yes, because my grandma gave her life for my child. Now, as everyone goes on their journey of life, always remember, no matter what the situation or circumstances may be, you may have to give a little or a lot to receive. I love you, Grandma.